Boom. You already know what it is, boss. You already know what it is. I don't know about y'all, but we get biz. I don't know about y'all, we get biz. I don't know about y'all, but we get biz. We'll rewind this one ways behind it.
This is going out to all the ladies who fly, who came like 7 deep and they ain't come with no guys. So yeah, you came in your own ride and buying your own drinks, and this wannabe player is walking all in your face.
Welcome back to my channel. I decided to do a wig collection haul, if you will. I just get so many questions about, you know, what wigs I buy or where I purchase them from. So what I'm gonna do, because it'll be easier for me, is I'm gonna link all the links below as to where you can purchase the wigs from. Most of the wigs in my collection are either blend, which means they're mixed with both synthetic and human, or they're just simply synthetic synthetic wigs. So let's begin. I'm gonna start with the one that I have on my head. Now, to be honest with you, when I got this wig, it did not look like this. When I got the wig, it definitely wasn't combed out. So it was really tight coiled, curly, and I went with a paddle brush, and I kind of just went from the roots and kind of pulled it out. I don't know if you could see, but here is my hair. You can actually see some of my hair because I have blonde on the tips that's growing out. But pretty much, I just pull it down and I leave some of my hair. I don't leave all of my hair out because I do keep it in braids, protective style. So that's pretty much it. So if you look, all the edges and everything are revealed. You can actually see the line where it starts. But you can just pull the hair over for that. Okay, so I just used a paddle brush for this wig. Another wig, which this one is by Equal, is a Brazilian natural lace deep invisible L part. Now I've worn this, well actually I only wore this for one look, which I have a tutorial up on it, and I'll be sure to link that below so you can actually see how it looks on me. But pretty much this is her. I don't name my wigs, by the way. A lot of people have names and stuff for their wigs, but I think that's when you get heavy into collecting wigs. You start naming them, right? I like to turn my wigs inside out, and that's because when you first get your wig, you'll notice that it has like a lump at the top, and you don't want that lump there. You want it to go away. So I turn my wigs inside out. So this is the next wig, and this is really pretty. I'm gonna put a picture right here so you guys can actually see me with the wig, and then like I said, I'll put the link to the tutorial so you can see how the wig moves and stuff like that. But it is a cap with straps and combs. It has 3 sets of combs, I believe. Let me make sure. No, actually it's 3. There's 2 in the front right by the L part, and then there's 1 in the back, and then you have your straps adjusted. Now I have a really tiny head, so to be honest with you, I have to sometimes connect the straps themselves to hold the wig onto my head. So I did put a little bit of concealer on the wig here, and that's basically so that the part wouldn't be so clumped up. I didn't pull any hairs because I've seen a few YouTube tutorials where they say if you start to pull hairs, eventually the wig will start to shed. So being that, one, I didn't pay a lot of money for these wigs, but being that I am investing, you hear my kids? Being that I am investing in the wig, you know, I figured let me take care of the babies, right? Alright, so let's move on to the next wig. This is something that was recommended by a YouTuber here that I subscribe to. I purchased it in all black 1B, and then I purchased it in this color, which is, I believe, the oh, there's no name. It just says autumn. So I guess that autumn is that orange color that it has in it. I did wear this on a tutorial, and I believe it was around Halloween time, so I will post that as well and try to get a picture in here. But this is the wig, and I love this wig because you don't have to worry about your edges. You can pretty much wear it to the left or wear it to the right, depending on, you know, your good side and your bad side. My right side is my better side than my left side. So I always swoop to my right side. Okay, here's another afro wig. Now, you guys loved this on Instagram. I actually posted a picture of it yesterday, and you guys loved it. But this is my Whitney Houston kind of curly look. Like I love it. Like, I think it's such a pretty color. I wore it most of the summertime. I don't know if you could see, but the texture in this wig is a lot different than the one I have on. This is more of what my hair texture would be if my hair grew out. But this one here is more like Caucasian hair. And pretty much, I used a paddle brush and I just went through it and combed it out. This too has a lace front, only through the front, and it has 3 combs as well. This was my first wig purchase. I purchased it out of the beauty salon. All the other wigs were purchased online. This was my second wig. And this also was by Equal. And see, sometimes I snap them together like that because connecting them in the back where the hooks are, it's just not enough. Yeah, I wore this baby out. And to be honest with you, it did start to dull a little bit, but I liked that it started to dull because it started to look real. And like, I would go out into the grocery store, because this is my runaround wig. And people would always come up to me like, oh my God, I love your hair color. What color is that? And I couldn't even tell them because it's a wig. And a lot of people thought it was my hair. But this is very similar to the bump wig. The only difference is it kind of has hair on one side that kind of sways versus the other one that's more in the front and you can move it to left or right. This one pretty much you can only, I mean, I guess you can move it that way. But if you look, most of the color's on the left side. So here is the bump wig that I mentioned to you. And this is in the color 1B. So it's the same. I wore this, I want to say maybe less than a handful of times. And if you look, it's the same thing. You can swoop it to the right or you can swoop it to the left. And as you can see, I keep it to the left. And it's jet black. I did this in my fall tutorial, and I'll be sure to link that and try to put a picture of it there. Okay. And this wig is the same thing. It has the 1 comb in the back and the 2, I believe, in the front. Let's see. Oh no, the bump wigs don't come with combs in the front. And this wig is actually a blend wig, so it is a cross between synthetic and human hair. This wig was actually a custom wig made by Starlace Wigs. Okay. The reason why I did initially get into wigs is because I have to be honest with you. I had gotten a weave installed. If you guys know, during the summer I had this nice blonde bob. It was beautiful, beautiful. But one, I'm tender-headed, so I kind of knew better. And I had braids underneath, and then it was sewn on top of it like a cap. And when I tell you it was so tight, it was tight that my edges came out. And it took a long time for my edges to grow back. So I was just like, you know what? You know, wigs are going to be the way to go because I like to switch my makeup looks all the time. I need, you know, to do the same for my hair. By the way, I found her on eBay, so I will link her information below too if you guys would like to see the wigs, okay? Or look into her wigs. So one of the wigs I made, oh my God. One of the wigs that I made, I'm so ashamed, was her. Oh, listen, I'm not gonna even get into why I tried to make a wig. I went onto YouTube. You know, you always go to YouTube, right? And you try to figure out, right? But I went on YouTube looking at multiple tutorials, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I could do this. Now, this one was done with the regular thread and needle. Oh my God. If I could only show you guys like the stitching, it's horrible. You can see the stitching. Look, it's a ball piece. I ran out of hair. I didn't know how many packs I needed to do a full head. I thought 2 would do it, but clearly 2 wasn't enough. The bangs look crazy. You know what? It's, but like, I was so ashamed that I didn't even post the pictures up on Instagram or Facebook or anything, because I knew that wig was, I knew it was bad. I knew it was a bad wig job. So, you know, that's all I can say about that one. But anyway, guys, that is my little wig haul. I do plan on expanding because I do love my wigs. I feel like it makes me, you know, become a different person each time. And honestly, the more compliments I get from you guys, the more I'm inclined to buy more wigs. So feel free to put any comments below. If you guys have any questions, again, please feel free to ask them. Make sure that you share this video. Make sure that you like this video. I would love for you to subscribe. Remember, all the information is going to be in the info bar below. So just click on there, look at the wigs. No one's telling you to buy it. This is not a sponsored video. I purchased all of this with my own personal money. I'm not looking to receive a paycheck off of promoting people wigs. But these are the wigs that honestly I would recommend for you because they've worked for me. They don't shed. I know a lot of people complained about wig shedding. Never had a problem with any of the wigs that I purchased. I could definitely speak up for Equal Trust as a brand. I can speak up for Sensational. They're really, really good brands, and I'm sure there's a ton of other brands out there that are just as great. But I like the price range as well for the quality that I get. So until the next time, guys, I will see you guys later, and happy holidays. Bye.